Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazmi bin Anuar and my metric number is DE100140. And for today's video, me and my friend Muhammad FAIZ bin MAZELAM are going to present about the chapter 9 exercise, which is the earth leakage relay test. So we are from group A8.2. So I will start to present with our first question. So I'm going to explain about the question number one. So the question number one asks the function of the earth leakage relay. So refer from figure 5, what is the current and time setting in the ELR and what is the real time leakage indicator. So an earth leakage relay is a device that detects earth leaks and opens a circuit breaker if the leakage current exceeds a certain amount. It can protect people from electrocution and prevent fires. Earth leakage relay are used in conjunction with either core balanced current transformer (CBCT) or zero phase current transformer (ZPCT) or core ZCT. So from the figure 5 shows that the current and time setting for the ELR, which are 0.03 ampere to 3 ampere current and from 0 second to 0.5 second delay time. The LED light indication serve as the ELR real-time leakage indicator. So next, we proceed with the question number 2, which is the connection of the ELR to the zero current transformer, bus bar, and the MCCB. So according to the figure 6, pin number 1 and pin number 2 are of the earth leakage relay ELR are linked to the zero current transformer ZCT. So furthermore, earth leakage relay pin number 7 is connected to the neutral bus bar, while earth leakage relay pin number 9 is connected to the red phase bus bar. In addition, pin 12 of the earth leakage relay is connected to the red phase bus bar to activate the trip contact. And finally, the pin 10 of the earth leakage relay is linked to the shunt trip, which is connected through the mounted case circuit breaker, which is called the MCCB. Next, for the question number 3, so the function of ZCT, bus bar, and the MCCB in the circuit. So the function of the zero current transformer is it act as a phase current transformer, which is a molded type device. They are excellent for increasing the sensitivity, compactness, and weight for the electric shock protection devices. Electric shock avoidance from the earth leakage breakers, short circuit relays, and ground fault circuit interrupters are common use. Then for the bus bar, or we can call it also as a bus system, is the conducting material or the conductor that collects power from an electrical system input terminals and distribute it to the numerous output circuit. It serves as a junction for the incoming and the outgoing power, as it is utilized to collect all the electrical power in one location. Next is the MCCB is an electromechanical device that protects electric lines and electrical loads from the overcurrent to prevent fires and other electrical loads or electrical risks. MCCB is an electrical protection device that is applied when the load current exceeds the capacity of the miniature circuit breaker. The MCCB, which during any abnormal circumstances in the electrical network, such as overload or short circuit, it immediately cuts off the electrical circuit. However, a fuse may detect this situation, but it must change even the MCCB can be reset. Lastly, I'm going to elaborate about the function of each pin or each point in the earth leakage relay, which is for the pin 1, pin 2, pin 7, pin 9, pin 10, and pin 12. So the first pin, which is the pin 1, it's connected with the zero current transformer. The function of this pin is to work as a sensor which detect an uncommon current imbalance in the circuit. Pin number 2 is it connected with the zero current transformer. The function is same with the pin number 1, which is the function of this pin is to work as a sensor which detect the uncommon current imbalance in the circuit. And then we proceed with pin number 7. Pin number 7 is connected with the neutral phase from the bus bar. And then the function of this pin is for the auxiliary supply. And then for pin number 9, pin number 9 is connected with the red phase from the bus bar. And the function is also the same, with the pin number 7, which is for the auxiliary supply. And then pin number 10 is connected with the shunt trip coil. So the function of this pin is to trip the MCCB when the leakage current occurs. And then lastly, for pin 12, which is this pin is the terminal contact between the pin 10, which connected with the shunt trip coil. So when the circuit triggered any leakage current, the condition will change from normally open to normally closed. So I think that's all for me. I will pass to my friend Muhammad FAIZ to elaborate about question 5 until question 8.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Muhammad FAIZ bin MAZELAM and my metric number is DE190144. So I will continue with the video lab presentation for question 5 until question 8. So we go to the question 5 first. The function of secondary injection test set. The function of the secondary current injection test set SCITS is integral timer for inverse definite minimum time IDMT relays or circuit breaker. We also perform the test for directional relays, molded circuit breakers and metering. When LR is connected to the SCITS, it will be tested for minimum current pickup start and timing check. Next, for question 6, basically is to labeling the pin number 1 to 12 of LR that connect with the SCITS test set. So pin number 1 and 2 is connected with the zero current transformer, but the difference is pin number 1 is indicate for S100 and pin number 2 is indicate for S200, and pin number 7 is negative terminal that connected with the auxiliary AC supply, and pin number 9 is positive terminal that connected to the auxiliary AC supply. Pin number 10 is the connection to the shunt trip, and lastly for pin 12 is the terminal that connected to the trip contact. So we will go for the question 7. The question asks the method to perform the LR test using secondary injection test for checking the minimum current setting. So the first one, we have to connect the relay with the secondary current injection test set and make sure that the primary CT is de-energized. Next, the LR is supplied with external 240 volt. And then the test set is set at 0 until 10 ampere and 0 until 240 volt in AC operation. The result of relay particular and operation setting is recorded to fill the table. After that, output current is increased gradually until the ELR element pickup and the starting or pickup current reading in the test is recorded. And lastly, we have to switch off the SCITS. So we will go with the last question. So we need to perform the ELR test using secondary injection test for checking the operating time. So firstly, we have to connect the relay trip to the secondary current injection test set with timer terminals. And secondly, we have to switch the test set and set the output current to 2 times I0 and 3 times I0 for tripping current setting. After that, the test set is turned off and the control knob remain at set position. Then we have to switch the SCITS to the test position to inject the set current and start the timer. After the relay trip contact operate, record the relay operating time. Then we have the wiring between the test set and relay are disconnected, and also we have to make sure all connection to relay are in normal operation condition. And lastly, we have to switch off the test set. I think that's all from us. Thank you.